What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. Hope you're all well. Today we're looking at Hbar. Thank you guys for being so patient. As you know, over the weekends I tend to just make videos on Bitcoin, and of course we know Bitcoin's the most important crypto out of them all, because without Bitcoin everything would be worthless. So we need to always focus on Bitcoin because that will decide the fate of which direction we're going with in any of the alts. And that's why I prefer to trade with Bitcoin, leverage trade Bitcoin, but I personally don't hold Bitcoin. I like to trade it because it's the most stable out of all the cryptos. It will go up and obviously the alts will go up more, but when it goes down, the alts will go down more. So I know that Bitcoin has more stability, less volatility either way basically. So that's why I like to leverage it, because I know that it's more reliable. Like if I see it going up, it's more reliable that it will go up and the rest will follow. But like, let's say if HBAR showing one way and Bitcoin showing the other, it's probably going to go the way that actually Bitcoin goes rather than the way HBAR showing, because Bitcoin's the market leader. So of course we need to look at this over here. We need to draw a broadening falling wedge, because that's what we've been seeing across all the cryptos. I've basically gone through this point and then this point, the next touch, and then dragged it forward. The reason I've used this and not gone over here is because these are actually fake outs, and we can see multiple fake outs in this location. You see, got above it, lost it, come back to resistance, held it, went above, went below, confirmed it as resistance, 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 fake out, resistance, resistance. So I know this line is accurate. I'm going to get rid of this because I think this is the area that we needed to hold, and you can see that it did not hold. It is resistance, and I'm going to make this line again red because unfortunately, if I need to actually select the correct thing. There we go, that green. Oh, I can't even get to that green line. Sorry, guys. So yeah, the green line now has to be flipped into red because you've just now lost the one. And I told you guys, HBAR needs to reclaim 22 cents. I told you this over the last week. And of course, we were above it. Amazing. We just couldn't hold that green box that was there as support. And that's why we've lost the support here. And so we need to flip it into resistance. And you see, once you did lose it, you got straight back above it. So it became support again. But you coiled up, you're coming into the apex, and all an apex is where the two lines meet. And when these two lines meet, this is the furthest that the chart can go. So it could have come all the way to here until a breakout would have happened. And you can see that you broke to the downside here and obviously put in a lower low. So it basically means that you want to head lower. But what is positive, what is a good first step in the right direction, is that you've reclaimed this low. However, we're still below this key resistance now, and it needs to be flipped into support if we want to see higher price targets. It was actually very vital for HBAR to hold this 618, because you know, when we dumped down here, we were tracing back up to this high over here. So once we dumped down, we had this sort of V-shaped recovery telling us that HBAR is trying to come back up to basically 24 cents. But you can see that we stopped exactly at the 786, and this is why I love the fibs. You came to actually the deepest retracement level if it wants to continue lower, okay? So when you come up to the 618 like you did here and had wicks at the top, this is where price should stop before actually putting in lower lows. But if it can put a higher low and break above the 618 and confirm it as support and then break the 786, that's when we create that reversal wave with the target back at the 1. And if we can break back above the 1, then we go to the 1.272, to the 1414, and to the 1618. And you can see these were all previous highs. We had a high point here, we had an exact high point here, and we have a high point over here, all as your technical targets. But of course, you can see that we failed to even get above the 1. You've come back to the 618, which should have held if we wanted to go to 1. But because you actually lost it, you're basically doing what you were here, where you were holding the 618 for continuation lower. So if we are to hold the 618 again as resistance, we should see continuation lower. But it's all on Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin pumps up now, then HBAR will too. And that's why I tell you guys, it's so important to go ahead and watch these Bitcoin updates on the weekend and every day. So you know, going forward, is Bitcoin going up or down? It's going down. Okay, HBAR will go down. So I can go then watch the HBAR video. I know in my head Bitcoin's already going down, so HBAR too should too. And then see what Louis says or what I say and what is going on with HBAR. But at the moment, I'm seeing indecision on Bitcoin. So if there's indecision on Bitcoin and Bitcoin doesn't know what it wants to do, how the hell are the alts going to know what to do? And that's why we're going to see these fake outs, these quick in and outs, because there's just indecision in the market, a lot of consolidation basically. That's what we're seeing, very messy charts for a long while now. Look, massive pump up, massive dump down, massive pump up, dump down. What does it want to do? Now, of course, this looks like some sort of bull flag over here. We'd love it to be some sort of bull flag for bullish continuation, sorry, like this. And of course, that's what we want to do. We could say that this pump up to here is probably going to be the pump that takes us out and meets us to the 1.272 if we can obviously break out of this broadening falling wedge. Now, Bitcoin is finding support higher than it, so technically these all should eventually break out. But if Bitcoin now dumps below this line again, the broadening falling wedge, then basically we shouldn't see the other alts breaking out, because obviously if Bitcoin is breaking back down into it, yes, you've broken back into a bullish pattern, but it technically means that you do want to go lower. Just like what we saw here, we broke out, but we couldn't hold the outside of support. And that's when we came in. We had a throwback, we had a fake out, and fake outs tend to mean you want to continue in the direction you were. And we were going in a downtrend before this breakout. So we're going to go back into a downtrend and go lower than this low. So you could have had a trade from when you lost the EMAs or from when you confirmed it as resistance with that massive wick to the top it wants to drop. And we could have played a safe trade just to here. But of course, if you want to go crazy, you can put a take profit that's a lower low, for example. And that would have been a beautiful trade. Probably wouldn't have needed leverage either when you confirmed that. You can see that was an amazing 12% gain. Imagine with leverage as well. So obviously that's sort of a gain that you won't even need leverage, but imagine if you did 10x, you get 120% gain. So it's crazy. So if we want to go up, we know we need to reclaim this red box. If we're going to continue lower now, as this is a fake out, and currently, well, we did lose the low, but we're holding above the wicks and we actually are back at that support roughly. If you go ahead and lose these lows, then yeah, we're going to try and head lower. But we know get above the 618 and we will try to get to the 1, where if we can reclaim the 1, we will go to these targets. But again, guys, it's what Bitcoin wants to do. And absolutely at the moment, Bitcoin does not know at all what it wants to do. It will decide. It will either go up or down because we're consolidating, but it needs to eventually decide. It's in the same sort of situation right here with the where it's come up to the EMAs, and we're about here right now for Bitcoin. Go check that update out. Please like this video. Please subscribe. We're trying to hit 2K subs, as you know, as soon as possible. And yeah, I'll bring you over to the crypto packages now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1-month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have 0, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2-hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6-hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6-hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTuber's help, or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.